Ladies and gentle dudes, welcome to the Papa's Hobby House weekly WIP video. This is episode 2, and just like the first one, I'm going to show off all of your submitted photos for your WIPs and your completed projects. I'm going to go ahead and kick this off by showing off my projects. First, I have my Space Wolf boy. This was for the competition. As you can see, there's a little bit more detail than I normally do. Tried doing some edge highlighting on the pauldron and stuff, did a little bit of lighter red and gray on the inside. Oh yeah, giving it that definition. There's some gradient on the knee pad and tried going a little bit extra on the face. I also use Runelord brass as opposed to Retributor armor, and I think I like that kind of more muted color. And then I used Skeleton Horde to give it a nice tarnished look. Here's a side I do. So all of my Space Wolves logos, I paint it black and then use the Fenrisian gray to etch it out and give it some extra detail. Pretty happy with him. Oh, before I go, this is what the Green Stuff World Liquid Frost looks like on foliage. You see it on here, on the edge there, coming around. Looks really awesome. I think it honestly adds a lot of character and detail to it. I'm pretty excited. Next, we have this commission here of the Custodies. You'll see a few of the guys that I did for kind of their unit testing. This is the Shield Captain here. This is the Vexillary, I think, the banner person. And then here's just a standard Alarus Terminator. Loving the colors, loving the differences. You can actually see with this watered down Nuln oil, it gives it way more of like an alabaster look. This is over Monument Ivory and Light Ivory. And then you water down Nuln oil and it really, really adds some cool muted color, but it doesn't make it look dirty. I love it. All right, we're going to go ahead and get to the work in progress. I've done this a little bit differently. I've done actually a few pictures per slide because I've been able to actually put a little bit more time into slamming this together. And I think it works out a lot easier. I'll be able to actually take different pictures and slide them in here faster for the next time. So without further ado, let's take a look at what Sasha's doing this week. This is an amazing miniature. I love the warm and the cold colors. Awesome. And then you come over here to the face. Incredible work. And then a couple other extra angles here. I think those are 3D print lines, but it looks like feathers. But man, it's still really cool model. And I think awesome, awesome pictures. Next, we have Luna Wolf 40K, one of the people who joined this week. Thank you so much for stopping in. These look like assault intercessors, and I think that's actually a Blade Guard vet helmet. Pretty cool. I like the color scheme. Here's other ones here. Again, with that silver and red, really nice. Shades of War. Man, you guys do a lot of work, and it means I get to do a lot of work too, but it is worth it. Look at this converted chaplain. Look at that. I think it's really cool. Looks really, really good. We'll see. I didn't realize it, but there is the finished version of this in the completed project. But that's okay. We get to see it twice. That's fine. Next, we have kind of their process on making a little base for this weird Nurgling dude. By Nurgling dude, I just mean someone of Nurgle, not necessarily a Nurgling like the unit. Next, we have this pretty big base. I think this is Gilliman's, if I'm not mistaken. Looks cool. I love those blue fire. Next, we have Space Toy doing a little bit more work on his NMM, and I like that a lot. I mean, you have blues and yellows and then a mixture of greens coming into this flesh. It looks really, really cool. Awesome work. And then some more stuff they were doing is this blue steel NMM. I like that model. Really cool. Another one of their projects they were working on. Looks like a pretty sick knight here. Again, I think this is NMM also. And then this is them starting up on a miniature from Cobra Mode. I love Cobra Mode. I think they have some of the coolest cute-esque looking models out there. I have a few on my desk I need to actually get painted up. But good work, Space Toy. Next, we have Hellhound Minis. Pretty cool looking nasties here. Are those socks? Probably not, but I think it's a ghost that snags someone's, like, they hang up their laundry and stuff, just swinging by and snagging some sweet socks on the way out. Then you got this Frankenstein-esque looking thing here. Pretty cool. And then look at this metal dreadnought. Now, Hellhound did an article on Fohammer about how to pin metal models, and I think that's something I really want to get experience with, but I don't know. It seems a lot more difficult than just scraping some plastic and slapping some glue on there. And then we have what looks like Illidan from World of Warcraft, a little wizard goblin. And then this is the construction phase of that elf person on a giant beetle. I don't know the model name, but I'm really excited. I'm hoping that she uses some of the color shift paints because the last time she used them on that Cetan shard, I think the Void Dragon, looked awesome. Thank you for submitting those. Next, we have the Painting Coach working on some Crimson Fists. Great work, dude. I like the colors. I like how it's vibrant and dark and gritty, but it's not messy. It looks good. Very, very good. And I like this over here. It looks really cool. Even the shading on the laurels and all that stuff. I'm very impressed. Very, very impressed. Brush for Hire, working on some of these Eldari people, I think. I'm loving these colors. Man, your pinks and your purples and everything's so vibrant. It really, I'm starting to notice a pattern in your style, and I like it, man. Pixel Mini Forge. This is a new person that showed up this week. Thank you so much for joining. Look at the use of those colors. I just love the cool, almost ice blue here, and the burning hot molten red here. It's such a cool shift. And then you have the fur, and I don't know, it's a cool model. I like that model a lot. Dorn's Arrow's progress on a massive Abaddon. That is insane. But look, I mean, great work, dude. Great work. Everything. Look at the individual hairs. That's awesome. The leather looks like real leather. Incredible work, man. Thanks for submitting that. Cryptic Sun Studio looked like you're working on some operators. I'm not sure what game this is for, but those look like Special Forces minis. Got them tacked onto some bases and primed. A little zenithal action. Nice. And then here is another Dreadnought with a couple of the Salamanders. I like that. I like that a lot. Next, we have False Miniature Painting with some Poxwalkers. Looking pretty disgusting, but, you know, they're Poxwalkers, so that's how it's supposed to be. I like those colors. I like the reds and the blues and the greens and the yellows. Very, very vibrant. And I like that. It looks like nasty, glossy, just gross tentacle. Good job. Crimson Path, painting one of the most dreaded colors out there, a yellow. But look at that. Is that scored in damage? You'll have to let me know if you actually gouged that out. That looks good. I think here this is, I think that's gouged in. Man, that's good though. Nice. I can't wait to see him done. Then Origin Painting, doing what looks like, I don't know, are those clones, Mandalorians? I don't know what those helmets are. I love those helmets. You'll have to tell, those are definitely Mandalorians. That's a backpack. Yep. So Origin Painting, if you could please tell me where you got those helmets, I'll be ordering probably 50 or 60 of them because I love that. Great work. I like the almost cartoony look, kind of the oversaturated, the different lines that go in there, but it just looks really cool. And then especially seeing that blue one in the background, I like it a lot. Nice little lens glare. I like that. But seriously, dudes, tell me where you got those helmets. I need them now. All right, now we're going to go to completed projects. And everyone, I hope you like White Scars because first up we have Shades of War, and here we go. I think the Invictor Tactical Warsuit is one of my favorite models because it just has a lot of cool character and you can do tons of stuff with it. Everyone gets so caught up with like the roll cage, but you know, Doom buggies are roll cages with wheels on them. So I don't know what everyone's problem is. I like those. I like the colors. Little front and side dealer action here. Got some Outriders. Such a bright green coming off there. Looks really cool with the white and the red. More Outriders. Next, Shades of War is showing off how they did their bases. Now, I love these huge miniatures weathering powders. I've been trying to get, I think it's Brenton, the owner of Huge Miniatures, in the Discord because he makes some awesome stuff. Their texture paints are incredible. I love their pastes, and then their powders are awesome too. I need to use them a lot more, but look at the realistic look and feel of this. I love that it looks like a mortar hit, and there's shards. That's great work. Shades of War. Back to the White Scars. You know, I really like that cloak. I like the black or the really dark cloak. I think it looks really cool. It's kind of like with my Space Wolves when I did the light blue and then the tannish leather look. Really cool contrasting colors there. And then here he is, that chaplain I was talking about earlier. Look, I love this face. That half metal face is incredible. I just love how the gold sticks out. Just really pops, really vibrant. Some Eradicators here. Man, I need to build my Eradicators. And then some Star Wars Legion, looks like Mandalorians. Obviously Mandalorians because they're the best. Cool color scheme. And then some sweet droids here. I like the energy shields. Cool little eyes. Man, I love Star Wars, and I think it's a good thing I haven't actually gotten to Legion, or else I'd have more cabinets full of models that I won't be able to actually assemble. All right, now we have Wild Goblin. This is a new person who showed up this week. Thank you for joining Wild Goblin. Look at this Ahriman. Ahriman? Ahriman? That one dude. I love that base. That's so cool. Pre-heresy colors. Great work, Wild Goblin. Next, we have the Happy Heretic with his more of his nasty nurgling dudes and his oil painting. I think this one was the one that he was talking about. He used a matte varnish that he wasn't super excited about, but it actually turned out pretty good. And I like it because although you are probably going for matte, I do like the little bit of gloss because it makes them just look fat, nasty babies. Fat, slimy, gross, nasty babies. And it really works out for these nurgling. And then we have the Happy Heretic's son. We weren't given his name, but that's okay. I love the fact that he used, I think that's Blood Angel's Red on this Snake Man, this charging Snake Man. That's cool. It's got to be a lot of fun to play with. Good job, Happy Heretic's son. Next, we have World Cache models with some Chaos Bros. Look at that. I just noticed that dude's got a guardsman's head on a pike. Is that that's an old... That is a Death Guard helmet, I think, on a pike. All right. Oh, yeah. Oh, look at that. Khorne Berserker helmet without the blood red color. I like that. I think these are Iron Warriors. I think it's his Iron Warriors kill team, I think it was. And then a Terminator. Look at those bloody hands. Ooh. Great work, man. Ooh, more. Got more. Oh, that's right. How could I forget? Look at him holding that head and spinal column like a Mortal Kombat cutscene. And then this nasty abomination. I love that thing, though. I love that thing. Well done, man. Brendan Baker, BB Miniatures. Here is that. Is that a kill team or just a squad? I don't know. Either way, I love... Look at the eyes real quick. It looks just as muted as everything just looks... Like if you were to put it in a hallway, and then the hallway only has one or two lights, that's what these look like. But it's replicated across all the models. It's not just... I can't explain it. That's awesome, man. I love that look and that feel. A couple other close-ups. You have the green undergrowth showing up on the cloak there. Awesome work, man. Next, we have a whirlwind that Crimson Pass Studios has painted up. I love those colors. Look at how beat up and gnarly that is. Good weathering. Now, do you use like AK Interactive chipping powder or do you just sponge it on? Curious. I have the interactive stuff, but I've never actually used it. I want to, but I'm scared. Next, I have Pixel Mini Forge. I love this piece. I love it because it's kind of a contradiction in and of itself, and I think that's what makes it really, really cool. It's just realistically, it's just reminiscent of the traditional Japanese style where you have such bright colors and hard lines, but it's cool. It's a really cool piece. Pixel Mini Forge, thank you for joining this week, and thank you for that picture. All right, Battle Standard painting. Look at these. I think they're Night Lords because of the blue and then the horns and then the lightning and stuff. I'm pretty sure it's a Night Lords thing. Awesome work. Oh, look at the base, man. Some, looks like lichen and shrubs and all kinds of stuff. That's cool. And then a unique color, too. You don't often see that almost like a Bugman flesh type skin Adobe clay color. That's cool. Good work, Battle Standard. All right, that is it. If you joined this week, thank you so much. If you provided pictures, thank you even more. Actually, thank you both the equal amounts, all right? I gotta be honest, man. People have been really, really, really interactive. They join and right away they're posting pictures, they're asking questions, they're interacting with the polls. Thank you. As someone trying to make this a community that everyone gets something out of it, it helps a lot when I have to shoulder the burden for everything. I really appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Keep painting, keep asking questions, keep providing pictures, and keep bringing people into this cool little Discord. That'll do it for me. Papa out.